guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing this glittery, shimmery, smoky, pinky peachy look using the Colourpop Main Squeeze palette, as well as some other new items from their 5th birthday collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let's get on to it. Ahead and prime my eyelids first. I'll be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion today in just the regular original. For applying some eyeshadow base, I'm going to take my Luxie 233 Large Fluff and my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder to just set the eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and just set my brows with this powder as well. And today we're going to be using the Colourpop Main Squeeze eyeshadow palette. This was a part of their 5th birthday launch, so happy birthday to Colourpop. I remember when I first purchased when I first got their free eyeshadow on their first birthday, it was pink, and I believe it's just called Birthday Girl. But happy 5th birthday to Colourpop. They've honestly come a long way and they have amazing products. Before we get on to our eyes, I'm just going to take my Bite Agave Night Balm Lip Therapy and just apply it on my lips because they're a little chapped. This lip balm is so amazing. I don't just use it as nighttime, even though it's a night balm, but you know, it's okay. On this palette, I did use it once before. Look how cute this is, this watermelon collection. It's so adorable. So this is what it looks like. It's so gorgeous, and I love these shades. It's perfect for the summertime, perfect for spring. Gorgeous. I start off by taking Froze, this color right here. Really pretty melony strawberry color. And I'm going to start off in the center. This color is really pigmented, as you can see. And just blend it out. Oh my god, that is so pigmented. I barely took any. Just trying to blend it out as much as we can. Stop with Froze for now, and I'm going to be taking a different brush. With my Morphe R40, I'm going to be taking the color called Big Gulp, which is like a melony reddish brown shade. I'm going to focus that in the outer corners. Going back in with the Main Squeeze palette, I'm going to be taking Like It's Hot right here, which is kind of like Big Gulp, but more with the more red. And again, applying that to the outer corners. I'm just going to start patting it first to lay where I want the color to be, and then blend inwards. And this one is like more red, as you can see. And these colors, like I said, these shadows are so pigmented. And I'm kind of focusing this in the outer corners, but mostly like in the outer corner of the upper crease. Like whatever lands into the outer corner here, I'm fine with it, but I'm going to cover that with a shadow later. Mostly focusing like right here. And I'm going to take a smaller brush in a bit so we can really do a detailed work of that. I know it looks really crazy right now. We're going to use some shadows to ground it to make it more like wearable but still bold. I'm going in with my Morphe M573, and I will be taking the color Seed Money, which is a deeper of the reddish brown. It's a deeper reddish brown color, so it's going to start to ground our really bright shade. Take it on the brush, and then like I said, I'm going to focus it on the upper crease, upper outer crease, if that makes sense, because I still want it to pop out once I apply my lid shade. You can see right here is where it gets deeper, but like it's not really on the outer corner. If it does get on the outer corner here, it's totally fine, because like I said, the lid shade will cover it. I'm going to be taking the shade Red Bottoms right here, which is a deep red, like a deep reddish brown color. So turn it, and then go right in where I placed Seed Money. just to deepen it up and more concentrated. Back in with my Morphe M504. I'm taking a little bit of Frosé and Big Gulp, just mixing those two together. I'm going to go ahead and blend my shadow. So for my lid shade, I know I look really crazy right now, but I promise everything will come together once we start doing our eyes, having it cleaned up and everything. I'm going to be taking Chino and Baywatch, and I'm going to mix the two shades together. And we're just going to apply it all over the lid, and it's like really bright. I applied both of the shimmer shadows on all over my lid. So like I said, I used Maraschino, and Baywatch, which are these two shades right here. Applied it all over my lids, and now I'm going to go ahead and blend it out, any harsh lines. This is my Lexi 229 Tapered Blending. Just going to ever so slightly blend it out so there are no harsh lines. Then I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is the JH41, mixing the brushes together, mixing the two lid shades together. I'm going to spritz a little bit of my Urban Decay setting spray to amplify it. What I do now is take my JH33, taking red bottoms once more to just blend out and make it a little bit deeper. And like I said, ever so slightly apply just a little bit of depth on the outer corner. It's more my M504. I'm not taking any additional shadow. I'm just going to blend it out. For birthday, they launched like a whole watermelon collection. I also got the Glitterly Obsessed mini trio. They did sell individual glitterly obsessed glitters as well, but I don't use glitter that often, so I just got the mini ones because I really, really, really wanted to try it. I think this is my first time trying their Glitterly Obsessed shadow things, like glitters. I don't know. I'm excited. They're really tiny too, like they're minis, so it's like I get to try 3 and I don't have to buy full sizes. So I think I'm going to use Starfire, and it looks like this. It's like a purpley blue reflex. They also have Star Party, which is more silver, like silver blue. You can see that. And they have like an all white one, which is called Keep It Platonic. That is like gorgeous to just give life to any look. But I think, like I said, I'm going to be using Starfire. Take my fingers, and they're really like mushy too. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to feel. I've never tried any of their Glitterly Obsessed glitters before, so I'm going to take a little bit and I'm just going to focus it on my lid area and pat it. Ooh, that, you see, oh my god, you do see that? That's so pretty. You don't want a lot because you don't want to overpower the look, but it's really pretty. They're not like chunky glitters either. I don't really feel them. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Okay. I don't know how often I'll use them. That's why I got like the mini ones. I'm going to go ahead and blend out any harsh lines with my Lexi brush. And this is just going to help move the glitter around. So I just cleaned up the fallout a little bit. I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 Primer Water. I'm going to use this as a primer water. This is their new one. It's my first time using it. Brush my face a little bit because it's a little dry. I'm actually so obsessed with this like glitter, and it's not like irritating my lids or anything. It'd probably be really good to use like during like fun Halloween parties, or like, oh my gosh, please don't. It's like a blob of the spray. To like put on the, I don't know, like glitter is just so fun. So with every order, I don't know if they're still doing it, but with every order you get a Super Shock shadow called Birthday Treat. Look how cute this is. They really stepped up their packaging, and it says 5, and it's a really pretty color. It's gorgeous. Maybe I'll apply a little bit of this too, so looks like that. Alright, we'll see. Okay, that is gorgeous too. Wow. Like, brightened up the look. I dabbed a little bit too. If you've never tried the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, you're really missing out. There's a little bit of a harsh line going on, so I'm going to go ahead and blend. But it's so pretty. Now I'm going to move on to my face. I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in number 4. This is the shade medium, or shade 4 medium. And I'm going to apply it in the high points of my face. I really like also just putting it everywhere. My skin is trash right now. Like, I don't know what's going on. I have a big pimple here, and then like my cheek, as you probably can see, and this one right here that I popped this morning. I know I shouldn't have, but it was like a mountain. And now I'm going to be using my Tarte buffer brush, and I'm going to just buff it up. Look at that beautiful glow. And this also kind of gives you like a little bit of coverage too. If you have like gorgeous, perfect skin, you can probably get away with just using that or some concealer, but my skin is going through a rough patch right now, so I need more coverage. For foundation, I'll be using my L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour Fresh Wear in the color 430. I'm literally out of this, but like you can't see it, so I have to pop open the thing because I have some foundation in there and I don't want to waste any. Okay, I popped it open. Like, I literally barely have any left. Maybe this is like the last time I'm using it, but you can't even tell because it looks like it's still full. So I'm just going to rub it on the back of my hand actually. Because this foundation is so liquidy, I think it just come out. Okay. So, there we are. I'm going to take my foundation brush from Sonia Kashuk and apply most of the product on the outer surfaces of my face, and obviously where I need to cover it most. Taking my beloved JH03 brush. I feel like I need so many of the Jaclyn Hill collaboration brushes because they're just so soft. I'm just going to blend it out. I'm taking my beauty blender. It's going to soften everything up. Let me focus it on my breakouts. So for concealer, I'm going to be using my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Ginger. I'm going to apply it where my dark circles are most prominent. And then we're going to clean up the shadow. And I'm going to take this time to cover up my Mount Vesuvius pimples on the face. I'm going to let this sit for just a little bit and I'll be right back to blend it out. I'm now going to be using my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in Medium Peach and Medium Sand. Those are actually amazing. And really full coverage. Blend this out. Alright, so I did blend out my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and what I did was, after I blended everything out, I used my Morphe E28 and I just blended out the harsh lines in the inner corners like I usually do, just to make everything seamless and blend together. And it just makes everything look so nice. And obviously at first I went a little bit crazy at blending and like having everything very seamless, so it got all over the inner corners and the outer corners and all that, and now it looks pretty good because, you know, we cleaned it up and everything looks more seamless. Make sure that I have no creasing under my eyes. Gloss powder. I'm gonna start off by the inner corners. And it's just so it kind of bakes just like that. Also going to press in my forehead. Powder has set in for a little bit. I'm going to be taking my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder number 2. And you guys, I'm using the mini one still, but I've hit pan on it. So an exciting day. We're going to be taking the Morphe E48. Struggling trying to get product out, and it's kind of a little bit harder since I hit pan now, but I love hitting pan on stuff. So I'm just going to pat. Taking my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, I'm going to go ahead and set the face. This is my Dose of Colors large powder. Set everywhere. And bronze up the face, give the face a little bit more color. I kind of need it because I look a little crazy still. This is the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer in Private Island. Yeah, I love this one. Taking my JH02. I love this as a bronzer. As a bronzer brush, I mean. Now we're going to go ahead and take my Tarte Park Avenue Princess Contour Palette. Taking my Morphe E4, just dabbing a little bit of each of those contour shades. Just suck in the cheeks. Ooh, it's literally like chiseled. I like just having your face contoured and everything. Chiseled just brings the whole look together. So this is my Morphe MB1, right? Yes. I'm just blending everything out. And I'm also going to be taking my Morphe E48 again, taking the color Enhance in this palette, and just highlighting my face a little bit more, like under my eyes, brightening it up on the sides of my nose. Now I'm going to take my Hourglass powder again, and I'm going to go ahead and carve out my contour. And press it in. Okay, so I went ahead and tightlined my lower lash line and upper lash line using my Dose of Colors Loyal eyeliner. I decided to use brown because then everything looks more grounded, and we're not gonna look as deadly, you know. I'm gonna go back with the Main Squeeze palette, and I'll be taking red bottoms using the JH42, taking ever so slightly the tiniest bit and blending it on the lower lash line. That is so pretty. And with my Dose of Colors shader brush, I'm going to be taking Big Gulp right here and blend out my red bottoms. I don't know why I'm taking such deep breaths, as if I like ran 10 blocks. Now I'm going to apply some mascara, my Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes and my KoKo Lashes Goddess, and I'll be right back. Lashes on, so now we're going to go ahead and apply some blush. I'll be taking my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, the unlocked one that they came out with during the holiday, and I'm going to mix both of these blushes right here using my JH04. Palette to highlight, taking my Lexi 524. I'm going to be taking the highlight shade right here. I don't even know what it's called. Metallic Strobe Powder in Champagne Strobe Light. I believe this is like a in-palette exclusive because I had tried to look for it on their website and Sephora.com and I couldn't find it. But it's such a beautiful highlight. Taking the Lexi 231. I'll be setting my brows using my Benefit Ready Set Brow. I'm going to go ahead and set my face using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm going to move on to the lips, but I did go ahead and apply some mascara on my lower lashes. This is the Maybelline Lash Discovery, the waterproof version. And now we're going to move on to our lips. I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Lip Liner in Iced Latte, which is like a brown shade. So this is Iced Latte. I've actually never tried this. My first time. I'm going to go ahead and apply Hey Girl lipstick from Dose of Colors, the Desi and Katie collection, because it is like a nudie kind of brown. I feel like it could tie in with the look. It's like a nudie pink. Like, they also did come with other lip colors, but they didn't really catch my eye. Like, I don't think I would have used them. But I did get their red liquid lip in Melonade. I'm not going to swatch it because I don't want to stain my lips, but gorgeous deep red. And you guys, this is actually the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this really pretty pinky sparkly look, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and comment down below if you have any video suggestions or if you picked up anything during the Colourpop 5th birthday collection launch, and I will see you guys in my next video.